heat, boy.
Yeah, we breaking silence on the Lord, oh. So why you think we out here on the Lord for? Yeah, I'm coming through, Ja, ja, ja. Coming through, I'm coming through. Yeah, I wear the truth like a logo. So why you think I'm out here on my dolo? Yeah, I'm coming through, Ja, ja, ja. Coming through, I'm coming through.
Yo, once again, it's the We Break Silence Show. Charles, Pamela Rosario, Cash Walker, and Vanya. Pamela's in DR.
Shout out to Pam.
Lucky.
We have a special guest, in the building. My brother, Ace Boogie.
Hey.
What's going on?
What's up, bro?
Long time, yo.
It's been a minute since I seen you.
I ain't seen you in a minute, yo.
Facts, man.
You still around? You still local?
Yeah, I'm around.
Word.
I'm around.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up.
Yeah.
I remember back in the days, we was kids in Park Ave. We was running around in East Pearl.
Yeah, East Pearl, throwback days, bro.
Shout out to East Pearl, yo.
Throwback days,
I got
man.
so many friends from East Pearl.
Yo,
man.
Like Spruce Street, East Pearl, like yo, everybody was over there back in the day.
Yeah, it used to
Real.
be lit, man.
That was
No,
the spot.
New Hope.
Yeah, New Hope. You already
Shout out to
know,
New Hope.
Yeah,
Oh,
man,
God.
that's crazy.
So funny.
Real Sunday school. Y'all know about that. Y'all know about that.
Miss Perkins.
Yeah. Oh man, she's still over there. I worked the church picnic this year. I did security over there, and it was like it wasn't even nothing. They just like fed me to basically move the police barricade so the people who live there, when they come and pull in and pull out, they was like, yo, just move the barricade so they can get out. I was like, bet. I had as many places I could eat. It was great.
Yo,
It was
hold on,
great.
Ace, before we get into it. What's up with your IG, bro? You haven't posted since
A
hot minute.
Yo, man, I be really on the book heavy in Twitter more than the IG.
Yeah, I
Okay.
see on
You know what I'm
Facebook.
saying?
Okay.
I'm on the book the most.
Okay, because I be on IG a lot.
You gotta
Yeah.
go where the most traffic is, right? And that's where you
Okay.
got the most attention.
Exactly.
You
Word.
know, it's
All
up
right,
there.
I see.
That's what's up, man.
All right.
So fill us in on just, what you do music-wise and kind of what got you started.
Well, I'm an artist. I don't classify myself as a rapper. You know what I mean? It's more deep
Nice.
than just putting words together.
Yep.
Or rapping over a beat, so to speak. But what got me started really was when I was little. I always was into like putting words down on paper, or like my thoughts, or like poetry.
Oh, really?
I was into poetry. Yeah. That's where it really started. You know what I'm saying?
that's
And
dope.
then
Poetry's rap.
It is.
Did you recite poetry? Like, did you actually perform
I
it?
actually won a few awards for writing poetry when I
Damn.
was little in Rogers Park.
Wow.
So that's where it really started, me writing poetry. Then I found hip hop, through my older cousins and stuff, and I actually started putting it to beats and saying, oh, this sounds pretty cool, to beat, and hooked up with a few friends that was doing the same thing, and
Nice.
rest is history.
Got it going,
That's
man.
awesome.
Got it
That's
going.
interesting.
So what's
Definitely.
going on now? What you got going? You got videos, you got
Yeah,
mixtapes,
right now
EPs.
we
doing?
about to take over the new year pretty heavy, man.
Yeah,
I've been kind of on a back burner musically.
putting it all together.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
it. Piece it
exactly.
together, man.
Well,
A lot of people talk about that. Talk about the process. That's what I want to talk about, because people think that it's just like so easy, and they think, first of all, studio time's not free and stuff like that. I mean, and all that stuff. Or people's time, like you can't do it all by yourself. So talk about that process that you're going through as far as like piecing it all together, like putting these things together so you can have the takeover and get to where you're working.
It's definitely a process. I actually do a lot myself, you know what I mean?
Right.
I actually invested in a studio
Okay.
you know what
Oh,
I mean,
nice.
at my crib.
That's a
because-
smart way.
Yeah,
That's
definitely.
it,
To cut down on,
save a lot of-
definitely. Exactly.
You're like,
So-
I can do this.
I'm
Pro
an
Tools, man.
engineer, and I'm saying
you know
that.
what I mean? So,
You're like, well, yeah, you can hit me though. I'll mix that for
I
you.
know.
Exactly,
But still,
exactly.
no, it's
So-
worth it though.
Yeah, it's
and it
definitely
makes you
worth
become more creative too.
Absolutely.
Because you could come up with a certain way and then be like, you know what, I could add reverb on this part, I could add delay on this
Yeah,
part.
yeah.
Instead of trying to explain it
Tell
to,
it to somebody.
an
Like
engineer.
you can hear something,
Yeah.
right? And then you want to like tell the engineer, and like he not doing it, or he not getting it.
Definitely. For me, it was just being more comfortable in my own space. You
Right,
know what I
right.
mean? Like I'm more creative in my own studio than
Word.
opposed to going somewhere else to record. You know what I
Word.
mean? So that was dope with me.
What's the studio process like? What we getting into? I ask everybody this. What are we doing? How many of them are getting fired up? What's the drink of choice if you do it?
I'm definitely a stoner, so it's definitely a few pre-roll for me. You know what I'm saying?
Just to
me in
get your
tune.
brain
Yeah.
going.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what I'm saying, yo.
That's automatic.
Yo, you should ask him the marijuana question we had for the
Yeah, for real.
Right. What do you think?
What,
is
let's
your...
ask his thought about what.
Yeah.
So wait,
Right.
ask the question again. I forget what it is.
Oh, dang, you're going to make me pull it up.
No, I got it right here. Actually.
Let's talk about it.
Yeah, I got it right here. It is all right. So it says if the USA legalized weed, what should happen to to those in jail for marijuana crimes?
Well,
That's our question. Our question of the week.
I feel like they should let them go. I got my medicinal card,
Right.
and I also was on the other side of being incarcerated, excuse me, for a petty marijuana charge.
Oh,
So this kind of hit home different
Right away,
for me.
yeah,
You know what I
yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Not to get too deep into my legal situation,
Yeah, yeah.
but I did have a brief run-in with the law in the past for, you know what I mean, petty marijuana charge, and I actually had to do jail time for that. You know what I mean? And when I was in there, you know what I mean, long story short, I actually did some reading, and it was like maybe like 31% of the inmates were in there for like petty marijuana charges.
31%.
Yeah, something crazy
and we're
like
talking
that.
about a place in the United States that has
Yeah.
the most inmates, prisoners in the whole world.
Yeah.
Right.
The land of the free.
They building more jails and less schools.
It's crazy.
Facts.
It's crazy.
That's
That's
what's
crazy,
going on.
bro.
That's wild,
There's
man.
a lot of money in the jail industry,
A
bro.
lot of it, yo.
course.
$1 billion industry.
You
is
want to
that?
know why?
Yeah.
Because there's other billion-dollar corporations that they paying y'all. If you do work in there, for those who's in there for the real long time, like if they work, they paying them 30 cents an hour to make something that they're gonna sell for $15 or whatever, however much they're gonna sell, whatever they're making in there for pants or sewing this or printing that or doing whatever they're doing in there in each prison. Like it's crazy.
Right.
Yeah.
So they need bodies to do that. So that's why they have this little stuff like that.
That's crazy.
Send you
So,
to jail quick.
so you were saying earlier that, you know, it's more than rapping over a beat or putting words together for you. So why, kind of explain why it's more. Like, what is it for you, the whole, you know, creating music, and
The whole process.
what does it mean and represent for you?
I just feel like me as an artist, speaking for myself, I take it very seriously, and when I'm in that studio, it's like I'm locked in.
Right.
Not to diss anybody, I ain't gonna say no names, but I feel like a lot of music that's getting played on the radio is kind of like watered down to me.
I was just gonna ask you
Yeah.
about
You know
that
what I
too.
mean?
How you feel
yeah.
about today's
music.
hip hop music?
I mean, I come from the era where you got to be saying something on the
You gotta
beat.
be nice.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
You got to have bars. So
Word.
you know what I mean? I'm with the new music because they brainwash you to like it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
On the
They do
radio,
so
you know
much.
what I mean?
You hear
Put
so
you in a
much.
sunken
It's like-
place.
You just like,
But-
You in the sunken place, bro.
Right,
Listen, yeah.
right.
Yeah.
But I'm from the era where you got to be saying something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The
That's
Jada
why
Kisses,
exactly.
the Styles P's, the Jay-Z's, the DMX's, the
Exactly.
Fabs, the
Exactly.
Jewels,
Exactly.
Santanas. The list goes on and on,
That's
man.
a fact.
All the way back. I feel you. We all like the same music coming up. From, you know what I mean? We all came up liking all the same music. Our generation.
Do you ever feel like are you ever tempted to make that type of music just because, like, you know, it'll probably be more popular or get more plays, or?
Honestly, as an artist,
You don't want to sell out.
not necessarily sell out, but I feel like I'm not in a box. That's why I don't like to label myself a rapper, because
Right.
I feel like if you label yourself as a rapper, you're basically
rapper.
saying you're in one lane. I'm an artist. You give me a canvas, I'm a paint. You know what I mean? I don't like to be in one lane. So
I like that.
Like if you check out my SoundCloud, like it's colorful,
You got
so to
everything.
speak. You know what I
It
mean?
is. I was on it heavy
I'm
this
killing
morning.
every lane.
Yeah,
you know what
yeah,
I mean?
yeah.
So I'm
You got a lot of different type of production wise.
so-
I can hear you all over the place.
Exactly. So you know what I mean. So
Nice.
that's what I like to do musically. I try to be versatile.
Word.
You know what I mean?
That's key.
That's what's up, man.
Definitely.
I know earlier in the beginning interview you said you started off doing poetry. Is there
Yeah.
anything else you like doing now besides the music?
No.
Really? That's dope.
Spending time with my kids.
Yeah. How many kids you got now?
I got 2.
Wow.
Yeah.
Word.
Yeah.
Shout out
That's
to
what's
them.
up, man.
Yeah, definitely.
Definitely.
My babies.
Okay.
Well,
That's
so
what's
shout out
up.
to
that helps out obviously with the motivation, right?
Absolutely.
Like,
Absolutely.
To want to like make something out of this.
Definitely. Definitely. That's my main, motivation. It's my kids.
That's it.
You know what I mean?
Try to make something out of it. Word.
Definitely.
That's what's up, man.
Well-
So, yeah, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, what would you say is the goal for you? Like, what is the
That's what I was actually gonna ask.
really the end?
Like, what's the end game? What is success for you in this particular lane?
I want to be a legend.
That is.
It's a great answer.
Gotta drop my pound for that,
It's
bro.
a great answer. I couldn't say that.
At the same time, I want to leave a legacy.
Two different things. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like
Right.
being legendary and having a legacy are two different things.
Yeah. But I'm always make music, whether, it go where I want it to go or not. This is my scapegoat from my situations I go through in life, so to speak, you know what I mean?
So you open to like anything. Like if you were to, get in, it's like say music takes you from here to here, and they're like, oh, we got this role for you, acting in this thing or whatever. And you
Absolutely.
ain't never act before. You be like,
I'm with it.
yeah, I'll try, right?
I'm a Capricorn, man. I like a challenge. So
Anything, okay.
I'm with it.
That's what's up, man.
Nice.
So you said 2019, a big year. It's a big year for you.
Definitely.
What you got
definitely.
planned, man? Lay it out for me.
We dropping videos. I'm
Okay.
working on actually a few projects right now. We got about 50 songs.
Oh, really?
That's like ready to go. Yeah, ready to go.
It's gonna be an Ace Boogie year.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's definitely lit. It's definitely gonna be lit. You know what I mean?
It's like we
Working on
coming
some
out of
videos.
2018.
Yeah. I like that.
He's like, I'm about to.
I like that.
I'm gonna copyright
I
that.
like that, bro.
Yeah, you can use that. I'm gonna
I
give
like
that to you.
that.
That's your gift.
2018.
Johnny Cash, he's your manager. What's going on
Yeah.
with that? Is he?
He's definitely
This
heavily
guy,
involved.
he's
Nice.
doing a lot, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man. He out
I
here,
know.
man. He making
I
moves.
started with him. You know what I mean? We
Word.
go way back. That's
You know
my
what?
bro.
And he mentioned that when he was up here too.
Yeah.
So Johnny, you got 3, right? Artists? Ace,
Guys connect.
Augie, and Basement Boy. Right?
Yeah, shout out
Okay.
the guys
Yeah,
too,
yeah,
man.
Yeah, shout out to
Augie
them.
and Basement Boy. They doing their thing too.
Word,
Nice.
word.
So how is it as far as like the scene in Connecticut with, pushing your music, trying to
Yes, I
gain
love this
support?
question.
Do you feel like you have support in Connecticut? Like, how is it just the grind out here?
Me personally, yeah, I do.
Really?
I feel like I get the love.
You
know
do
what I'm
get a
saying?
lot of support.
Yeah, I do.
Because I saw when
do.
you ran, it had been a while since I had heard anything from you at one point. And you put out a song on SoundCloud, and you were just like, it randomly on Facebook, it was like, yo, yeah, it wasn't even like a crazy, like, all capitals, like
Right.
trying to push people to. He's like, yeah, got a new song. And when I went to the song, when I got around to it, there was already like 300 plays on it.
Yeah.
And it was like in the first day.
Fact.
I was like, that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's really
fact.
cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man.
So why do you think that? Because I feel like a lot of people will be like, no, Connecticut, there's no support.
Yeah.
So why do you feel like, or if you have any idea, like the difference between people who do get support and people who don't? Like, what do you think that is?
I can't answer that
Yeah,
question.
'cause-
That's for the people to answer. You know what I'm saying? I'm just
Right.
me. I just
You
do
just
my
doing what
thing.
you're doing.
Yeah, you know what I mean? The
That's
people
cool.
people gravitate to who they want to, you know what I'm saying? So
It is what it
That's
is.
dope.
I guess I'm giving
You
them
gotta be
something they like.
relatable.
Right, exactly.
That's
Right.
it.
You know
And
what I
it's
mean?
not about a trying thing. Like I can sit here and tell you, like this is just how we would be talking if these mics weren't here or
Right.
on or
Right.
anything.
Right,
Like it's the
exactly.
same conversation, and that's what I really feel like is a real important thing is authenticity. That's
I
what's
agree.
so important. Like when I hear your music, I keep in mind. We've grown up together.
Right.
I've known you since forever. So if I'm hearing, and I know what he's been through, but if we're hearing one thing or this and that, and I'm out here getting bodies,
Right.
like I know this dude. He ain't gonna
Right,
get caught with
exactly.
bodies since I know. You know what I'm saying? But and you don't hear that stuff in your music. It's just
Not at all.
authentic to
It's
you.
authentic, definitely.
And you talking about your story.
Yeah.
It's that, and that's what I like, man. You can tell you just making music.
That's
That's
it.
why I feel him when he say you don't want to be in one lane.
Can't, man.
Let me switch things up real quick. Let's talk about sports. Your Cowboys.
Oh, he
Yeah, let's talk about it.
Your Cowboys.
Let's talk
Yo,
about
we
it.
still the champs, B. It's
I know you said that's old
We
news.
still the champs, yo. The Eagles still the champs.
What you talking about?
Are you happy? Are you satisfied with the season so far?
I am, man. We looking at
They
I
all
was
right now, I
nervous
think.
the last 2 games, but we pulled it off. So and it was tough wins. So
Don't make me bring up the score. What's the score right now?
You about to bring up the stats.
I'm about to bring it up.
go ahead. A win is a win.
A win is a win. Yeah, they are in first place right now.
Yeah,
but
say
I
that
just-
again.
The,
Let me hear it. For the people in the back. For
the
me.
Cowboys are in first place in the division right now.
Is that hard for you to say, Cash?
Yeah,
But
yeah.
you know what's easy for me to say?
What?
Eagles Super Bowl champs.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
That was easy. That flowed right off the tongue.
That's true.
That is hilarious.
Right now,
I knew he
though,
was gonna bring it up.
right now,
Dallas
we-
up 10-0
yeah.
too in the second quarter. I'm mad, yo. New Orleans ball. They're up 10-0 Dallas.
Let's talk about it.
That's crazy.
Man, that's crazy.
Better not win.
So you got any performances or anything coming up soon?
I'm supposed to be in Mass. I think I gotta check with my
Manager.
You got to go to work, Johnny Cash.
Mass next month though. I think, or in a couple weeks.
Word.
I gotta check. I gotta
Okay.
check with my this guy right here.
Word.
Do you enjoy your live performances, or are you more like in the booth? It's my zone.
Yeah,
type
yeah.
of guy?
I
That's
like
actually
both.
a good question.
You
I like both. Yeah,
Cool.
yeah.
That performing though, you gotta be in shape for that, boy.
Yeah, it's definitely hard work to
Hard
perform.
work,
You gotta
right?
have like breath control and
All that.
yeah.
And like, yo, the first time cause you know I used to do the thing too.
Right.
The first time you go up there, you're like thinking that you could just scream out every word. But you gotta leave a couple of them to be like,
exactly. Catch your breath.
like, you know, whatever. Like you can't just be saying everything. Like I
Right.
used to try to say every single word because I was like, yo, I don't want to miss a breath or whatever. Like, I would try to say every word and be so out of breath.
You would
Yeah.
die up there.
Oh.
Oh yeah,
right.
I would be so
I've been
sweaty.
there.
There were shirts that I like would throw away outside of tuxedos and walk out like without a shirt on because it was so sweaty. I'd never wear it again. I was like, this is nasty,
That is insane.
crazy.
Real, bro.
We're in our 30s now. You don't need that Bengay, right? We go. was talking
Nah,
about
yeah,
earlier.
I ain't there yet. I'm good. I'm still running
I'd
full
be
courts and
sore,
all
man.
that.
For real. That's what's up. Yo, thank you for coming, bro. But
Definitely,
before
man.
you
Thanks
go,
for
man.
having me.
before you go, I do
Give me
this to
some
every
bars,
rapper.
man.
Oh, let's get it.
I
Get
do
these
this-
bars
I do
going,
this
yo.
to every
Johnny, make sure
rapper.
you get this, man. Don't miss it, man. What beat you about to give him? I need to hear this. Let's go.
Where's the snare from?
Ooh.
Oh,
That's a trivia question for you.
I can't tell. Oh, I knew it was the quiet storm. I knew it.
Okay. Yeah. Y'all know what it is. It's me. Ace. Listen. Yo. I'm staring at the world through my rear view, trying to keep my head above water, bobbing under kill you. If you grinding for that cake, man, I feel you. We hustle and stack bread till it grow mildew. Pay no mind when you broke, get money they grill you. It's just that played you for a joke, talking about they feel you. It's crazy. Cash make the world go round, and I'm Chris Benjamins and make your girl go down. I'm a verbal AK, you can listen for that sound. You know what I'm talking about. Mom said, son, why you need a gun to walk up the house? I said, would you leave with no umbrella when it's thundering out? Then she looked at me crazy, trying to figure me out. Late night supposed to be in, but I'm in and I'm out. Getting it in with them niggas that be dishing it out. Guns and drugs in the sofas. Watch how you sit on the couch, true hustlers. All my niggas bona fide. You with me, then you gonna die. Against him, then you gonna die. Niggas know the flow, murder, call homicide. Cause I spit bullets, so that's what the fuck I'm on. I body beats and leave the booth with bloody palms. Every time I spit, they find a body in the thunderstorm. About to go for a ride, tell my niggas come along. Staying on my job, turn the crank on 100 songs. Staying on my job till I hit the bank 100 long. But haters ain't satisfied till you bang that 44. Cause they rather watch you fry than to hear you doing good. Damn, and that's a shame. But I guess it's all a part of the game, you know? Yeah.
Two things I want to say. Your voice is incredible.
Incredible.
And you blocking out the swears is incredible.
I appreciate that, man.
Make my work easy. Thank you,
Yeah,
brother.
edit out man. It's all
Thank
good.
you.
I know.
Thank you, brother.
I appreciate that, man.
That's when what did Jay-Z say that when I pull words out the air like Bluetooth. That's what he just did right there. Caught the swears and everything.
Yo, he caught the swear. Beautiful. Yo, Ace, thanks again for
I'm
coming, bro.
serious,
Appreciate y'all for having
once
me.
Keep
again,
man.
working, bro.
Yes.
Keep
Definitely,
working, man.
definitely.
Yes.
Make sure you get anything new you got over here too.
Yeah.
Talk to your
Give,
manager. Make
Definitely.
sure you're on point.
give me your social media, your websites, all that. Let me
Yeah,
let the
everything,
people know.
all my social medias, man. You could just go to Google, type in Ace Boogie CT. Everything gonna pop up. My SoundCloud, my Reverb, my Instagram, my Twitter, my Facebook, everything. Actually, my Facebook music page is Ace Boogie CT 203.
Okay. Right.
Got you.
Yeah,
I like that.
But,
Don't forget
but,
the 203.
but everything else is Ace Boogie CT, and you'll find me wherever you want to find me.
Respect. Once again,
Yo,
thank you for coming,
definitely,
bro.
Definitely,
Thank
love,
you.
man. I
Appreciate you.
appreciate y'all for having me.
Yes, sir.
Thanks.
Appreciate it.
Once again, it's the We Break Silence Show. E. Charles, Pamela Zoya, Cash Walking, Vanya, Pam's in DR.
Yeah, Pam, have fun. Be safe.
Make sure you
Shout
subscribe.
out to my man Eduardo for me.
Yup.
Let him know, Red Sox Nation, we are with you.
Make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel, New Villa Radio. Follow us on all social media platforms at New Villa Radio, Twitter, We Break Silence Show _. I think that's it.
Period.
You got anything else to
Yeah,
say?
I ain't got anything else to say. At Cash Walking on everything, you already know where to find me. Holla.
Word.
Yeah.
We'll see y'all same time, same place next week. You already know the deal.
Good night.
This is New Villa Entertainment.